never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. Happy Christmas weekend to you. I know it's a big weekend, not only because it is Christmas weekend, but also because it's a huge weekend in the world of sports. We know we've always had NBA all day long on Christmas Day starting at noon Eastern time. But I think it was last year, maybe it was 2 years ago, the NFL started playing games on Christmas Day, which last year it was okay because Christmas was on a Sunday, which is the normal NBA day, but also a normal NFL day during football season because it was Sunday. But this year, Christmas being on a Monday and the NFL playing games not only on Monday Night Football, but also Monday afternoon just seems kind of selfish to me, because we know the NFL is the most watched thing on TV, and it's not close, and it's this way every year. You can take the top 4 or 5 college football games viewership-wise and put them together, and you might come close to what the average NFL game gets viewership-wise. The NFL is the most watched product on TV, whether it's sports or TV show, and it's not close. But Christmas Day has always been all about the NBA, and there's no reason for the NFL to get greedy and put games on to try to take the basketball fans away from basketball to watch them. They can stop being selfish for one day and let the basketball lovers enjoy their basketball. That's just my 2 cents on it. But today I want to talk about early signing day in the world of college football. Of course, we know that the actual signing day is always the first Wednesday in the month of February, but now we have the early signing day, and this top 25 list comes to us courtesy of Brad Crawford of 24/7 Sports, and it came out last night, and that is his top 25 finishing classes as far as the early signing day is concerned. And believe it or not, it's the usual suspects at the top. No surprise, it's the teams you would expect to see up there. When I was looking for the top 25 finishers in the early signing day period, the first 2 websites that came up was 24/7 Sports, which I have always enjoyed, and the other one was Bleacher Report. And for whatever reason, I just do not trust Bleacher Report. I've always looked at them more like a TMZ for sports and not actually for sports. To me, they put out too many articles that are just to get your attention and to get you talking and not really to give you an honest opinion. So I don't trust them, but I do trust 24/7 Sports, so I'll go with them. But the number 1 class in the early signing period, according to Brad Crawford, is Georgia, followed by Ohio State, Alabama, Florida State, and Texas. Number 6, Miami, followed by Oklahoma, Oregon, Notre Dame, and the Florida Gators round out the top 10. Now, Billy Napier needs to do something with that class because we don't know how good his actual signing day will be come February when the rest of the kids sign. But for Florida to be top 10 in the early signing period, Billy Napier is already despised by most of the Florida fan base, so he needs to take this talent and do something with it, because now if he comes out next year and only wins 5 or 6 games, he can't say, well, I don't have the talent, because you do. Number 11 is Auburn, followed by LSU, Penn State, Tennessee, and Clemson. And then we have Michigan, USC, Texas A&M, Nebraska, and South Carolina. And 21 through 25 is Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Missouri, Kentucky, and North Carolina. And again, that is the top 25 finishing schools as far as the early signing period in the world of college football. And that came to us courtesy of Brad Crawford from 24/7 Sports. And the list was updated last night, so it's pretty doggone recent. And of course, most of the top 10 teams, if not all the top 10 teams, will still be the top 10 come February when we have the overall National Signing Day. You may see them in a different order, but most of the teams that are up there now are going to be up there come February, because you're going to sign more players and you're going to sign more 4- and 5-star players. It's not like Notre Dame signed 15 players this time and they're going to sign 1 come February. Now, they'll sign more than that. So most of the teams, if not all the teams in the top 10 now, will be right up there when we have our National Signing Day in the first Wednesday of February. Any thoughts on this? Please feel free to let me know. Homes for Our Troops is a publicly funded 501c nonprofit organization that builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Since the 2004 inception, nearly 90 cents of every dollar spent has gone directly to our program services for veterans. Visit at hfotusa.org. And before we get our dad joke of the day in here, let me say that if you have not finished all of your Christmas shopping, you better go ahead and get it done, because it's Friday, so really you have 3 full days left, because you have today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But let's be honest, come Sunday, a lot of places are going to be closed. A lot of the ones that are open are going to either open late, close early, or both. Plus, by the time Christmas Eve gets here, just about anything and everything that can be sold has already been sold. So if you wait until Sunday to go get something, more than likely, you're going to be crap out of luck. So I will say, if you have not finished your Christmas shopping, you basically have today and tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. If I trade in my Chevy Volt for a new Chevy Volt, am I revolting? And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.